After so much disappointment with modern Fast and Furious movies, let's take a nostalgic trip back to when the franchise was more grounded. The first film nailed that vibe. It defined so many childhoods, especially mine. I still rewatch The Fast and the Furious, 2001, and Tokyo Drift once a year. That first rewatch feels incredible. Not quite like the first time. Nothing beats discovering those cars fresh. But over the years, I've caught details that deepened my love for it. Today, we're focusing on the OG Fast and the Furious. Tokyo Drift can wait, though it's my personal favorite because drift. Let's be real. I'll be 80 years old watching Fast 26, with Toretto suplexing tanks on the moon, while I'm still rewatching these classics. Quick recap. Remember that legendary opening? 3 Honda Civics with green neon scanning the asphalt. Even the film's yellow filter feels retro now. This car lives in my head rent-free. The irony? At first you think Brian's just at the diner for Tuna and Mia. Nope. He's an undercover cop infiltrating Dom's crew. But Brian, Tuna?
Tuna on white, no crust, right?
I don't know, how is it?
Bro, order a burger, fries, anything else. Tuna every day? I get it. You're undercover. But LAPD pay must be garbage if that's all you can afford. Dom's crew arrives, including Leon, RIP to the most disrespected exit in the franchise, in his Skyline GTR R33, and Letty's shoes, straight out of a Hot Wheels limited edition. Vince starts drama. Shocking. Brian's just eating his sad tuna.
I like the tuna here.
Bullshit, asshole. No one likes a tuna here.
Yeah, well, I do.
What?
Who's worse, Vince or Roman? They both suck at street fighting. Sloppy punches, zero technique. Who's even worse? When Brian grabs the NOS, the shop owner calls him a lead foot driver, and the movie proves it. Loses control here.
Sit!
Curbs the tire here.
Sit!
Jumps the start line.
Sit!
Subtle details showing he's not some invincible pro yet. Race time. Then comes the race. $2,000 to enter. Ironic tone. Clearly, if Brian doesn't have $2,000 to spare, a cop's salary doesn't allow for eating something better. So, tuna. The first race? Pure adrenaline. Second place deserves some credit. Cars, races, cops. This movie balances it perfectly. Plot hole. Why ditch the car and walk? Just hide and wait. Brian helps Dom escape. Johnny wrecks the Eclipse. Vince rages about Brian staying over, and plot twist. Brian's a cop.
It was hot rod heaven.
That was an $80,000 vehicle, officer.
$80,000 for the Eclipse? LAPD's budget was wild. Throw Brian a bonus next time. Brian's mission. Find the thieves behind a $1 million heist. Cops suspect Dom. To get closer, he builds a new car.
You put about 15 grand in it or more if we have to. Overnight parts from Japan.
They've clearly got connections. The family BBQ scene. Pure nostalgia. Then Hector orders 3 Civic parts. Brian gets suspicious, breaks into Hector's garage. But the Civics aren't black, lack neon, and have the wrong tires. Busted. Vince accuses Brian of being a cop. Dom sides with Brian. At Johnny's shop, they spot Panasonic gear from the stolen truck. Brian reports it, but the cops doubt him. Later, Dom opens up about his dad, a perfect character moment, and Brian takes Mia to dinner. Meanwhile, the thieves strike again, and cops raid Johnny's. Johnny walks free, claiming he legally bought all those DVDs. Sure, buddy, enter the Supra, the 5th most iconic car. Brian pressures Dom about the money. Dom sets up race wars. We don't see Dom or Brian race, just Letty and Jesse, who thought his Jetta could beat an S2000. Johnny, pissed about the cops, fights Dom. Dom's crew leaves for a mission. Brian admits he's a cop to Mia. The reveal? Dom is behind the heists. The 3 black Civics appear. No space jumps, just stealing a truck. Vince gets his arm stuck and Letty flips, Leon saves her, and Dom gets stopped by a trucker's bullet to the engine. Today, he'd tank a missile. Brian betrays the crew but saves Vince, who'd be dead otherwise. Then Jesse dies. pain. Brian and Dom chase Johnny, introducing the sixth iconic car. Dom rams Johnny's Lancer off a cliff. Brian shoots Johnny. Finale, Muscle versus JDM. Two insane cars, the iconic train track near miss. Dom crashes bleeding. Unlike today's Super Toretto. Back then, characters got hurt. Jesse died, Vince barely survived, Dom couldn't move his arm, Letty was injured. The villains. Just two bikers and a trucker. Now, they fight armies, dodge missiles, and dead characters return. At the end, Brian chooses, arrest Dom or let him go.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details. Just like her.
These first three films will never tire me. I'll keep watching them year after year because they hold that magic that ignited my passion for car culture. And I know they did the same for you. So tell me, which scene hit you the hardest? Was it the 10 seconds or less from the first movie? Brian's skyline in Too Fast, Too Furious? Or maybe the underground drifting in Tokyo Drift? Talk to me in the comments. I want your opinions and suggestions for future videos. I promise to read every message and keep improving the content. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers by month's end. This video took serious work. 3 complete re-edits due to copyright issues, all-night editing sessions, and juggling with my day job. But every like and subscription makes it worthwhile. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss future videos as I turn this passion into epic content for us all. See you in the next one.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free.